Good morning everyone, Jeff Garland here. I am standing at my most favourite beach on the New South Wales Central Coast to unfortunately bring you some very sad news that another New South Wales retired police officer took their life earlier this week. I'm sharing this with you because I want you to know that regardless of what you're going through, no matter what's happening in your life, that you have options, that there are things you can do. Neither fortunately or unfortunately I was here at the time that this happened, and it wasn't until later that I realised I didn't know that I knew the officer. I guess it's fortunate because of the fact that I was here and I could help in the way that I could, and also unfortunate because it's something that I had to go through. It was very traumatic, but I send out my deepest love and condolences to his family and to his colleagues and anyone who knew him. And for me, being here, it brought up a lot of emotions, a lot of sadness, a lot of guilt, the fact that I couldn't do more, I wasn't doing more, and a lot of anger and frustration that things like this are still happening, that they're still occurring when they just doesn't need to. My inspiration for this video is to know that if you are struggling, if you know someone that is, that know that suicide is not the answer, that there are people out there who care, who are willing to help, who understand, who are going through it. I know I've been through a lot in my life. I've been through post-traumatic stress and depression and thoughts of suicide myself. I've lived in my car, I've gone through relationship breakdowns, and I've been at rock bottom more times than I probably care to imagine and remember. But the most important thing is, as I reached out for help, I did what I had to do to get through it, and a lot of people out there are struggling, and I know that because I've been where you are, and I've had people, especially the last few weeks, reach out to me who are struggling, people who are suicidal, who have attempted to take their lives, who are in hospital, who aren't coping. But just want to share this message with you, that regardless of what you're going through, no matter what you've experienced in your life, you are not defined by that. You are not your diagnosis. You are not alone. There are people who understand, that you can reach out. It's just a matter of knowing that it's okay to do it. How you're feeling is probably normal, but it doesn't mean that that's a reason for you to take your life. It just means you need to reach out. And I know, because when I was here, I was struggling. I had to reach out to people, and I'm very grateful for my friends and family that I was able to reach out to, and that I'm now able to come back to this location where it occurred and stand here and have this conversation with you, because it's such an important conversation. You are not defined by your diagnosis. You are not your diagnosis. It just simply means that things you need to process and go through in your life, and you can do that, and I know that I can help you do that if that's what you choose. I love what I do, the fact that I'm now able to use my experiences, and then I'm fully recovered from post-traumatic stress and thoughts of suicide and all the stuff in my life. I'm grateful for all the bad stuff that's happened in my life, because I'm now in a position where I can help people. And I want to say, look, if you are struggling, if you know someone who is, then reach out for help, reach out to me, send me a message, give me a call. My number is 0466 268 913. I'm happy to have a conversation with you. I know that I can help you. Just know that you're not alone, that you don't have to take that final step, that you can get through it, you can learn to live with what you're going through, you can manage better, and you can recover. You know, it's funny, I was here a couple of days ago. I was actually standing at a location where this happened, and I had a lady come up to me. She just approached me really quietly, and she said, "No, are you okay?" And it was such a wonderful feeling to have a complete stranger who I didn't know come up to me and ask me if I was okay, because she knew what happened here a few days earlier. Her name was Almy, and I gave her a hug. I said, "Look, I'm okay, and I really appreciate the fact you did that." And she said that we have to look out for each other, and we do. So if you know someone who's struggling, if you believe someone's struggling, reach out for them. Reach out and say, "Look, I don't know what you're going through," or just offer them and let them know that you're thinking of them and that you're there for them. You haven't got to talk about what they're going through. Just let them know that you're there, or go and hang out with them and do stuff that takes their mind off what they're going through. You just need to realise that we are going to be confronted by things in life, and that there are people who understand and can help, and there are other options available. It's important to know that you can get through what you're getting through, and there are ways to do that. And I'm here to offer my help, to say that suicide is not the answer, that you can get through it, you can have a good life, you can reach out and get through whatever you're going through. If you need help, please reach out to me, reach out to somebody, because things like this shouldn't be happening anymore. It's important to know that there is hope, you can get through it, and there are people who understand and care. So please share this message as much as you can. If you are struggling, please reach out for help, whether it's me or to anybody else. But just know that there is life after work. You are not your job, you're not your relationship, you're not your marriage, you're not your circumstances, you're not your diagnosis. There are just things in your life you're going through, and there are ways to get through it. There are things you can do. I know that because I've been there too. So please, 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 reach out if you need help. Send me a message, give me a call, you've got my number. And just know that life is here for living, and that life is so amazing. I'm standing here looking at a beautiful sunrise, enjoying life after all the stuff I've gone through. And you too can get that, and you can have the life that you want to have if you just make that decision and that choice, and have the courage to reach out. Because reaching out is a sign of strength, not weakness. We need to look out for each other. As a lady Almy said to me, we need to look out for each other. So please, do what you need to do in order to get through what you're going through. Reach out for help, be there to support each other. And if you haven't spoken to someone in a while you think may be struggling, please reach out to them and just ask them if they're okay, be there for them, and send them to me if they need help. I'm more than happy to help. So please guys, enjoy your Friday, have a great weekend. I know it's not the best message to be getting on a Friday morning, but it's important to understand that there are people out there struggling, and that there are options available. It doesn't have to come to this. We should all be there for one another. So we need to make sure that we stand up as one, we reach out for help, we look out for each other, and we do whatever we can to help them, to those who are struggling. Have an amazing Friday, have an amazing weekend guys, and please reach out to me if you need any help. Thank you.